You think your pets love you unconditionally. But what if the one you trusted the most turns on you in the most terrifying way possible? Tonight, you'll hear stories that are so shocking, they will make you question the safety of your own home. Stay till the end. You won't believe the chilling truth behind these deaths. Samantha had always loved animals. Her small suburban house was filled with dogs, cats, and even a parrot that squawked her name every morning. But her favorite was Max, a massive Rottweiler she had rescued from a shelter. To everyone who visited, Max seemed gentle, almost human in his affection. But there were subtle signs, times when he growled at shadows only she could see, or stared at her with an intensity that made her skin crawl. Samantha's life was ordinary but happy, until the day she fell ill. Weak and bedridden, she depended on Max more than ever. She didn't notice the slow change in him. At first, it was small, knocking over furniture, snapping at delivery men. She thought it was stress or a quirk of his breed. But one night, alone in her living room, she realized he was watching her, and not in the playful way he usually did. There was a tension, a coldness in his eyes. She reached for her phone to call a friend, but Max lunged without warning. The struggle was brief but terrifying. By the time help arrived, it was too late. Max had killed her, an unthinkable act that left her family and neighbors questioning how the pet they all adored could turn into a predator. Her story shocked the community. But what really made it terrifying wasn't the act itself. It was how ordinary life had been moments before. It could happen anywhere, with anyone. And as authorities investigated, they discovered subtle triggers, illness, stress, neglect, that could have pushed even the most loyal pet to commit such a horrifying act. Across town, Marcus, a retired military officer, had a similar story. He had adopted a seemingly perfect German shepherd named Thor. They shared everything: morning runs, quiet nights on the porch, even the late-night snack of leftover pizza. Thor was more than a pet. He was a companion, a protector, and Marcus's closest friend after his wife passed away. But Marcus had a temper he tried to hide. Frustrated with his financial troubles, he began raising his voice more often. Thor, once gentle and obedient, started showing signs of aggression. He barked at shadows, growled at visitors, and one day snapped at Marcus when he reached for a treat. Marcus brushed it off, believing it was just a phase. One fateful evening, while Marcus was cleaning his garage, Thor attacked. The ferocity was unimaginable. By the time neighbors broke in, Marcus had succumbed to his injuries. Authorities later found warning signs Marcus had ignored. Thor's aggressive behavior had escalated, and the pet's loyalty had twisted into unpredictability. These stories, while horrifying, were not just tales of tragedy, they were lessons. Experts explained how a combination of genetics, environment, and emotional triggers could turn even the most loving animals into threats. They urged caution, awareness, and empathy, not only for humans but for animals struggling with their instincts and their environment. And in the aftermath, communities learned the importance of vigilance, recognizing subtle changes in behavior, respecting a pet's space, and understanding that love, no matter how deep, doesn't replace caution. Samantha and Marcus may have been victims, but their stories serve as stark reminders. Trust must be earned, and safety must never be taken for granted, even with the ones we love most. These are not just stories, they are warnings. Behind the wagging tails and soft purrs, every animal has instincts we cannot ignore. Cherish them, understand them, and respect them. Because sometimes, the ones we love the most can surprise us in ways we never imagined.